We're going straight down to a place called Cuisine.
Well, good evening, guys, and welcome to Universal Studios Orlando. We are here this evening to try to catch the Mardi Gras parade. It's at 6 o'clock this evening, and we may try to find a few snacks or things before the parade starts. So let's see what we can get into today. There are some people in some places already starting to line up for the parade. I haven't really looked around in the park or at the app to kind of see how busy it appears to be. You know, there are quite a few people here going up and down the street, but without checking the wait times, it's really hard to tell how busy it's going to be here today and how crowded the parade viewing areas will be. But I'm sure we'll be able to find somewhere to watch the parade this evening. The weather made a drastic change on my way to the park here. It has been cloudy and overcast all day. And on my drive here to the park this evening, it started clearing up a little bit, and now it is almost completely clear. There are a few clouds here and there, but for the most part, it is almost completely clear now here at the park. Still a little cool. There is a light wind blowing, and it's a little cool, but not bad at all. Guess this is the beginning of our return to warmer weather. I did try to look about a couple of menu items that maybe want to try today. So we may head around here and try to grab a snack or something before the start of the parade. There is one of their food booths over here. Although this one I don't believe is one that I was interested in checking out today. As we go around here, we maybe can check a couple of wait times here and there and see if that helps us figure out a little bit more about how busy it is here at Universal today. Got Optimus Prime up on top of the Transformers building. But I hope everyone has had a good day today. Thanks for joining us on the stream. I'm looking forward to seeing the Mardi Gras parade this year. I did not get to see it yet. We did get to kind of sort of ride the floats this year back on Wednesday of last week, but it did rain, so you really didn't get to experience the float ride as good. Not as many people out, and they ran the floats around the parade route a little faster than normal. I guess just trying to finish up before all of the rain was coming down. It never got really heavy rain, but it was, you know, a good drizzly rain the whole time. And I guess they've got the gates here set up ready to block off for the parade. But we will try to get around to another part of the park to to watch the parade here in a little bit. It's just a little over an hour until the time for the Mardi Gras parade today. The parade is at 6 p.m. And there are some booths just up the road here from where we're at now, so we'll head up this way. And I think I remember some of the ones I was interested in being up this direction, and I think there was some back the other way too, so we'll see what we come up on up here. May have to head back the other way for some stuff. I do kind of wish the Mardi Gras food booths were a little closer together. I know years ago, several years ago, when we first started coming to the Mardi Gras festivals here at Universal, most of the food booths were up near that little park area near Mummy, and you really didn't have to walk around to lots of different places to find you know, the different food offerings they have. But they do have a few booths in different places now. But here's Germany. Germany did have an apple strudel that sounded good, but I would really rather have something savory and not sweet to start out the evening. So this booth, this one, I can't remember if this is Puerto Rico or something maybe, I'm not sure, but there's a no, Puerto Rico's around a different place, so I'm not sure what this one is exactly, but they do have that butter chicken. Sounds pretty good. And I did see that the Fast and Furious Supercharged out in California is, oh, this one was India. So yeah, the butter chicken, I was like, no, that's not Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico has the pork shoulder, I think. But yeah, the Fast and Furious Supercharged out in California is going to be closing permanently soon. Very soon. So they can, I guess, finish up the work they're doing to put in the new the roller coaster that's going to be like a Fast and Furious roller coaster. Okay, so one thing I know I was thinking about, I'm not sure today though, is let's go down here, there's some people at that menu, the spicy Szechuan chicken bites. It's up here. This sounds pretty good. Crispy pieces of chicken with white rice, sesame seeds, and a Szechuan chili crunch. So that sounds good, but I don't know if I really want something that spicy right now today. And I know there is another place that's supposed to have, and it may be back in that central area there, near that park, close to the Mummy and Jimmy Fallon. It's supposed to have like chicken empanadas or something. Let me look on the little, put me a little notepad thing together here. Yeah, Colombia is supposed to have chicken empanada, and that kind of sounds good. So maybe we'll head back that direction and see if we can't find that booth and maybe grab one of the chicken empanadas to give that a try. While we wait for time to pass by here to get closer to time for the Mardi Gras parade. Maybe we'll catch some beads today, who knows? So Universal Studios is open only until 7 p.m. tonight. Universal does close a lot earlier than the Disney parks do this time of year. does make it a little difficult to get out here after work and enjoy the parks because you really don't have much time by the time that you finish up and drive down here and get parked and, you know, go through security and city walk and all that. But we will make the best of the time we have today. There's Rip Ride Rocket. That's another ride here that at Universal that's going to be closing later this year, permanently. Supposed to be replaced with something new. And I have to admit, personally, I'm all for it. I think that that ride is just way too rough. Bangs your head around really bad in certain sections. I think where it takes you straight up the hill for the initial launch and everything, where it goes, it tilts you back and you go straight up and then you come over the top. That's really cool, but it is a very, very rough coaster. Auntie Anne's pretzel booth. I can smell the pretzels. Always smells good. Alright, and we even walked by Transformers a while ago and didn't even think about checking what the posted wait time was to kind of see how things are here. But it doesn't look super crowded in the park today. It has been a cloudy and a little bit cool day though. So the Mummy is open with a 20-minute standby. Wow, that's not bad at all. Hey Lauren, thanks for joining us. Hope you're having a good day today. Alright, so let's head around here and see if we can find the Columbia booth. Which I think, I did look at a little map of the booths earlier today, and I think it's down this way or something. So we'll head down this way and see if we can't find the Columbia booth and maybe grab chicken and banana and try those out if we can. Here's the booth that has the chicken and sausage gumbo. The next one here's got the beignets and the red beans and rice and the king cake. There are some performers out here and there that will probably be in the Mardi Gras parade as well, out here in different spots around this area. With some music going here and then some dancers back on the other side. There's the Columbia booth. That's what we're looking for. Let's see if we can't grab the chicken and bananas and crispy corn masa chicken and bananas with aji picante, something like that. I'm sure I have no idea the proper way to pronounce that. Can I get the chicken and bananas? The Diet Coke? The Diet Coke? Let's see. Can we get a discount? Ticket here for empanadas. I don't know why we got two things. Hi. Yes, I have it. Thank you. Here, I have a couple of napkins. Who has a sauce to dip those in? So that's probably going to be a little bit messy. In my pocket. Let's head around here somewhere, see if we can find somewhere to stop and try these empanadas. They do look really good. Hope you guys can see that there. Those are the chicken empanadas. You get 3 little empanadas there, and the little canister of sauce that goes with it. Yeah, so there's the salsa. It's a green salsa and the chicken empanadas. So stop here at this little stand-up table and see if we can get there. Give me just a second. I forgot to stick the tripod on the bottom of the gimbal here, so it's take me a minute to get that ready. We'll give you guys something to look at here for a minute or two. Okay, well they're pretty good. I would turn the camera around toward me, but it's really bright back there. But yeah, there's a decent amount of chicken inside of them there. I don't know if it's going to focus very well. And the little green salsa or picante sauce that comes with it is really good. It's kind of it's a really fresh tasting salsa with all the, I don't know if it's cilantro. I think it's like a cilantro flavor to it. It's really good. I will say though, without the sauce, the chicken empanada is kind of bland. The chicken inside really doesn't have a lot of flavor on its own. It's not really seasoned a lot, so you definitely need the sauce to go with it. Head out here in just a second. Okay, so overall in the empanadas, they're okay. Not something I would get again. Like I said, the empanada by itself really doesn't have very much flavor. If you don't have the sauce, the picante sauce that comes with it, it would be very, very bland. But with the sauce, they're okay. I mean, I don't know. I'd give them like maybe a 5 or 6 out of 10, just because, you know, they're okay, not great, not bad, but, you know, it's not anything I would definitely seek out and look for a second time. And so this year, the tribute store for Mardi Gras is not over here next to Mummy. A lot of times, you know, they'll have some of the tribute stores in this section back here, but it's not that. And I think that's where, yeah, that's where the Christmas one was this year. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, yeah, because we got our Earl the Squirrel book in there this year. But yeah, so the Mardi Gras store is over there on the other main street. I don't know the name of that one here in Universal. I'm not that familiar with what they call the names of the streets, but it's over there on the section where we're going to probably try to go to watch the parade here in just a little bit. But there's, I mean, yeah, there's plenty of places even through here if you wanted to stand in this part of the park and watch the parade. Tons of spots here available. So it's not really filling up at all for the parade right now. Now, the first part where the parade comes out there, again, you know, on that other street where the tribute store is right now, that one may fill up. And probably will fill up a little quicker because people may want to be there at the beginning of the parade to grab the beads early. Some people do like to start there at the beginning of the parade, watching it go by, and then kind of heading around to like the other side of Mills Drive-In around the corner here and catch it on its way back in when it's finishing, and they can catch beads twice for the day. So a lot of people try to do that, or several do. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but it really doesn't seem like they have like this, nor at, you know, like at Christmas time. Universal really didn't have much food booth wise out. Maybe they have as much during Mardi Gras this year as they have in years past, but to me it kind of seems like there's less than they used to have out. Okay, so the wait time for Transformers, the ride, is 25 minutes right now. Again, not bad at all. So definitely not a super busy day here at Universal. There goes some of the performers for the parade, the stilt walkers, and some other ones up there in front. It's kind of like jester costumes or something. And I'm sure they're going back here, heading backstage to get set up and ready for the parade. Well, we got about 48 minutes until the start of the parade. So maybe we'll go around here and see about taking a walk through the tribute store. I did go through it when we were here to ride the float last week. And it's, I mean, it's not like it's a bad tribute store, but to me it's almost It feels more like HHN in a way than Mardi Gras, to me. If we go in there, you guys can see what I'm talking about here in a minute. Let's head on around Mills Drive-In. I've always wondered if they actually have like the engines and everything still left in these cars, or if they pulled all that out just to make them easier to move around, tow around and stuff when they need to move. And maybe they still work. I don't know. It would be interesting to see. Now I know the little Roadster over here, you can actually see there's an engine in there, and it, you know, it's a Chevy small block. And it looks like it probably could run. But yeah, be interesting to know if they actually do work and they actually are able to drive them in and out of here when they move them. They do seem to move those out on certain times of the year, like on Grad Bash nights, they'll move the cars out. Can't remember if they move them out for like HHN or not, but there are some events that happen that they will move the cars away from Mills throughout the year. Okay, so this is the street that I was talking about earlier. Yeah, still lots of places here to be able to stand and watch the parade today. So this is here at Williams of Hollywood. This is the entrance to the Mardi Gras tribute store this year. They do have a wooden bench there, and there is like a Sasquatch or something over there. And when we come inside, the first thing we see is like a Sasquatch figurine there. It's supposed to look, I think this is supposed to be kind of like a sort of museum is the theme, but like maybe a Mardi Gras / swamp museum kind of vibe here. That's supposed to be like a little, you know, little gift shop area there. And they have some of the same popcorn buckets that they had, I believe, last year with the King Gator. Really neat little popcorn buckets. But yeah, so I mean, it's some skeletons of, I guess, it says Horned Skull Unknown, so not sure. But then in this next section, they do have some hats and masks and headbands and some beads, and there's an alien. So you see, I mean, I don't know. Maybe you guys know more than me about that, but I wouldn't have thought that aliens would have been part of like Mardi Gras lore or something like that. And then here we do have a skeleton. Looks like maybe it's supposed to be graveyard-ish, you know, this theming here. And then a cabinet that has some dolls and more bones and skulls. And on this side is the Wolfman. And there's a bat up there. So, yeah, I'm kind of unsure. They do have some new 2025 Mardi Gras shirts and long sleeve shirts, and then here's a t-shirt. And we do have another one up here. It's got King Gator on it. And then, you know, they've always got some mugs. Kind of hard to see. It is a little dark in here. And it looks like a flannel shirt. And again, then there's, you know, a gator on the wall. Okay, that kind of fits the theming. But then there's, I mean, I guess that's like Swamp Thing or something, you know. So maybe. And then they have these little windows here on the side where you can push the little red button and it lights up inside. And there's a little figurine inside. I will say my favorite is the Mothman here. I don't know if you guys can see the Mothman. But the Mothman is my favorite out of all of these. Really cool. Another alien, a stuffed owl. So, you know, like I said, it's supposed to be kind of like a museum thing, I think. Again, another alien up here. It does say swamp tours above entering the next room. They do have some hot sauces for sale as well. You can see one says ghost tonic, one says pumpkin. There's a ghost tonic, pumpkin spice. This one is Dragon's Breath is the one in the middle there. It says Dragon's Breath. And this one says Devil's Blood. So that's the different hot sauces they have here. And then they have some little King Gator plushies as well. Now this room is kind of neat with the tree theming that they've got in here. And this, I guess, the swamp theming in here. And this, to me, kind of reminds me a little bit of the queue for E.T. because there are some trees like this in the E.T. queue for that ride. But yeah, so they have done, you know, a really good job in here with decorating and making this look kind of swampish, I think. But then we have a red-eyed swamp monster over here. And we also have, again, some more merchandise over here. Another Mardi Gras shirt. Has some, I don't know if these are actually Loungefly brand at Universal or just, doesn't appear to be. I don't see the logo, but Mardi Gras backpack in this area. And we turn on around. It's like you're going inside of like a house in the swamp, an old house in the swamp maybe. There's a stove. Moon in the window there. Oh, the roof is busted open. You can see the moon. There's a big chair. You can sit down there and get a photo op if you want to. And then on this side, some more. Maybe this is, since there's all the skulls and bones, maybe this is something, you know, making potions, voodoo magic and stuff. I don't know. But I mean, that area is themed really, really well. They did a great job with the decorating and getting all that in there and making it look a lot like a swamp. So that part was really neat. The first part, I'm just, you know, unsure of like the aliens and stuff, how that fits in with Mardi Gras. But they do have a big gator head made out of wood, it appears like, up there above the register. And they are doing some projection mappings up here as well, around the upper part of the room. But it does look pretty cool in here as well. I guess it's supposed to look like fireflies around on that part of the building. Yeah, and then there's a register here, and then there's two ways to come around the back side of the register to exit. Or no, I think this is the only exit. The other way just stops over there. Anyway, this is the exit. And that was Baron Samidi's cabin. He was the mascot for Mardi Gras. Oh, cool, Anthony. Well, thanks. I wasn't sure, but I know that area with, you know, the swamp and the cabin definitely was the coolest part, in my personal opinion, of the tribute store there. Okay, so now it is starting to get pretty busy out here with people lining up, grabbing spaces for the parade. So let's see, it's 5:22. We may try to find a spot here somewhere, thinking about it, to watch the parade in this general area and try to get out of the way too before getting in front of someone. And actually there are some spaces over here on this left side, so maybe we'll just hang out over here for a little while and see how things go. I still have not made it around to Jimmy Fallon's to pick up my Mardi Gras button this year. I hope they haven't run out of them yet. I definitely need to do that. So maybe if I have time after the parade is through, we'll follow it around and see if I can grab that Mardi Gras button. And depending upon how long the parade takes and everything, I don't know, maybe grab one last snack if the booths are still open somewhere. But I do have to admit, the weather has turned absolutely beautiful this evening here at the park. It is still a little cool, but you know, with the sun coming out like it is, it just makes it so nice. So I did hear and that today, I was talking another park for a minute, at Disney today was the first day for Guardians of the Galaxy and Tiana's Bayou ride to go on a standby line and not be using the virtual queues any longer. I haven't heard how well that has gone, but it definitely will be interesting to see how the wait times for those two attractions, settle in now that they've gotten rid of the virtual queue and they're going to just, regular standby lines. I'm trying to think. I guess that was the last virtual. That was the last virtual queues that Disney was using right now. So until maybe they have something new open up, everything is on a lightning lane and a standby line now.
Guys, come up in his line. It says, you go right inside, but it's not. They turn around, every garrison, and spread out. Now, where Nikki was, she was running the blue jays. When I walked in there, because I said hey to her. Where she was after that, I don't know. All I know, all of us turned around out of the line and went out. So if she ain't got into it, it's not my fault.
Oh wow. Okay, so Tiana was not bad, but Guardians got to 175. I'm kind of not surprised that it was that way. I mean, Tiana's is a really neat ride, but I can definitely see it not getting as big of a weight as Guardians. And Guardians still seems to have some issues every now and then where it will go down for a little while. I know the last time we rode it, I'm pretty sure it stopped for maybe, like 20 minutes or something that we were waiting in the queue part where you can see all the little models and things like that. We were stuck in that area. So it does seem like the Guardians does still have some issues which could help with increasing that wait time for sure. It seemed like some of the areas have thinned out that were full a minute ago. The spots over there seemed like there was people already waiting for the parade over there. kind of hate just standing here and waiting. So let's walk down the corner a minute. Have something else to look at for a minute besides just panning back and forth on the street. I'm sure we can find somewhere, even if it's not here on this front row, we'll find somewhere that we can watch the parade for sure. The Brown Derby does have another sale going on for team members and annual pass holders. This time I've heard it's only a 50% discount on the merchandise that's inside. The last time they had a sale there, it was like a 75% discount, and I know a lot of people took advantage of that and got some really cool stuff. We did go in there once during that last sale time, but there really was nothing much in there that interested us at the time, and we didn't end up purchasing anything. There was stuff in there, just nothing that was anything that we were really interested in. And I guess that kind of just is the luck of the draw, what they have when you go there and what you find, you know. But yeah, there's plenty of places around the parade route here. Still yet to grab a spot to watch the parade today and try to catch some beads. But thanks everyone for joining us here on the stream today. I know normally we are over in Disney doing some live streams, but I did want to come out here and catch the Mardi Gras parade this year. And then our next stream in the next day or two, try to get out tomorrow if I can. We'll be back over at one of the Disney parks. More than likely either Magic Kingdom or Epcot, because they do tend to stay open later. I love the Minions. This little Minion Land little display here they have is really neat. Oh, that one Minion has some beads stuck on his hair up there. That's kind of cool. Some Mardi Gras beads. But yeah, even this area down through here, lots of available places to stand and catch beads on the parade today. Tell you what, let's do. Jimmy Fallon is just up here, not far at all, the gift shop. I'm going to go ahead and hop in there really quick and see if I can grab my Mardi Gras pass holder button. Hopefully they still have some. And they are doing concerts again this year for Mardi Gras. They've had several already. Let's see, I think, I'm trying to look at there's a sign over here on the post. I'm trying to see it with the sun glaring at me. Looks like the next one is March 1st, which is probably this Saturday. And the group is Foster the People. Not familiar with that, but that is who will be performing next here at the amphitheater in Universal for the Mardi Gras concert series. I don't remember everyone that's been here already. I know that T-Pain was here, and I think that one had a really big crowd. I had a really big crowd here, filling up this whole area, because they will announce and at least put stuff on the app, I think, that pops up and that tells you the viewing area when it reaches capacity here for the concert. So over there is the stage where they have all the Mardi Gras concerts. I know one year we were here, and I don't remember if it was Mardi Gras or something else, just to be honest, but we did see John Party. It was an amazing concert. Really enjoyed that. Wish they would have him back, but unfortunately they have not. And I'm trying to see if I can get my pass out of my wallet so I can ask about the button here if they still have them. I'll go down here and ask if they still have passholder buttons, but they've sold out of them already. Or gave them all out. They're free when they have them. But I'll ask a team member here in a moment. Do you have any more of the buttons, passholder? Mardi Gras buttons?
How many? Just one?
Just one, yeah.
Right here.
Thank you. Thank you. Alright, button is acquired. Here's what we got. King Gator. I'll have to put my glasses back on to see the screen to make sure that you guys can see that it's focusing. Alright, but yeah, here's the button. It is King Gator. It says Mardi Gras on it. Really cool. Neat little button. And there's always something on the back of the cards with the button that says, do not feed the alligator. Let the alligator feed you. So, really neat. Always enjoy getting the little buttons that you can get. Here goes Rip Ride Rocket. And like I said, that one is going to be closing later this year. I don't remember exactly when, but I think it is toward the later part of this year. I don't think there's been an official announcement as far as what will be going there. I mean, everyone thinks it's going to be a new coaster, but as far as like theming what attraction it'll be themed after, it is here in the Minions area. I mean, it would only make sense to be a Super Silly Funland coaster because of where it's at, but you never know. It does, the current track does extend up there into the area where Jimmy Fallon is at, and that's, you know, a different themed area of the park, so it's hard to tell what will actually happen with that one. Hey Ben, good afternoon, thanks for joining us. Little change of pace here today. Hey Cecilia. Thanks for joining the stream. Glad to have you with us today. Yeah, we really don't come to Universal a whole lot. We have annual passes and we come every now and then, but not, obviously not as much as we end up at the Disney parks. But there are some really fun things here to do at Universal for sure. Let's head back up the street and see if by chance there's any spot at all we can grab on either side to get ready to watch the parade. If not, there's plenty of places on around, you know, different parts of the park here, but we'll see if we can sneak into a spot up through here somewhere. It's just me today, so I don't need a whole lot of room to kind of hang out and watch the parade. Actually, there's availability right here as far as this goes. Just take a quick glance up the street here, and if I don't see anything, we may actually just go right back there on that corner and wait. We'll take a quick glance up the street. We do have an area here for children's parade viewing. Adults do get to stay with the kids, but it is kind of deemed just as a children's viewing area. So it looks like most of the street up through here is pretty well full. Honestly, I think I'm going back down here. Oh, if someone doesn't grab it all, there's a couple of people that just now stepped into that part That's what I get for walking around in it. Well, actually, I could actually even grab a spot right here on the street, but I think there's going to be room down here where these people are that I can sneak in behind the rope with them here. I think we'll just hang out in this area. I have a pretty good view of the parade as it kind of turns the corner there. Makes its way down the street toward the Today Cafe down there on the left side. And then it hangs right there, right in front of the Universal Studios store. Kind of makes a loop and goes back into where it came out from. Oh, I do have to look. Are we having signal issues? I saw a little bit of glitchy there. I'll have to keep an eye on that if it acts up and we have to move around a bit, but I'll try to keep an eye on it for the next few minutes here and see what happens.
Sponsor, tell him. So I remember having to go.
We have about 20 minutes, it looks like, to go until the start of the Mardi Gras parade here today at Universal Studios. Thanks everyone for joining the stream. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us this afternoon. Excited to watch the parade today, try to catch some beads.
Go ahead and you can, if something message you come in.
And then once the parade is over, maybe we can try to head off somewhere and see if we can maybe find one more snack of some sort from some of the food booths here, if they're still open, before we call it a day. The park does close at 7 p.m. tonight, so yeah, won't be out super late tonight. But I am really glad that... Hey, thanks, Ben. Current signal looks good. Appreciate that. Yeah, but I am glad that the weather has finally turned for the better this evening. Like I said earlier, all day today it has been a very dreary, overcast looking day. Really gloomy, but as I was driving to the park this afternoon, the sky started to clear up, and by the time that I got here inside the park, yeah, we're just an awesome blue sky. There is a little bit of wispy white clouds here and there, you guys can see down in that direction, but for the most part, beautiful blue skies, and pretty sure we are supposed to be a lot warmer beginning tomorrow for quite a while. So if anybody has a planned trip coming up down here to Florida in the near future, you guys should have some really nice weather. Like they are ramping up the pre-parade music. Hoping maybe next year we'll be able to get us another ride on the floats to throw some beads, and it won't be raining, and maybe we can stream a little bit while we're on the floats. I know we can't stream when we're in the backstage area boarding and the floats and unloading, you know, from the floats, but hopefully we can do a little stream from the floats maybe next year if we get a chance to ride the floats again and it doesn't rain. So I know it's a year away, but I'm kind of looking forward to trying to do that next year. Wednesday will be the first day of, pretty sure, I have to look at the calendar, but yeah, next Wednesday should be the first day of the Flower and Garden Festival at Epcot. And we're really looking forward to the start of that festival. And I will be there bright and early that morning doing a live stream. So if you guys are around and available, I'd love to have you join me on the stream next Wednesday for the opening day of the Flower and Garden Festival. Yeah, the Simpsons area here at Universal, it is a very immersive area. Really neat the way it's all themed. I think the Simpsons ride, it's an older ride for sure. And it's, you know, lacking a little bit, but the overall theming of, you know, the food area there and everything that they've got is really neat. And I do like that area. I know there has been a lot of rumors going around that, but I think, you know, Universal is losing their rights to The Simpsons or something, their lease on being able to use it pretty soon. That's what I think I've heard. And so there's been, you know, rumors going around that that whole area will be rethemed to something new. I'm not sure when that time is that Universal, you know, loses their rights to use The Simpsons, or if they're going to work it out to keep it. Not really sure. And I really don't know what else they would do with that area. It's not really close to anything else that they could, you know, as far as location in the park, there's not another area that they would want to just expand over there into it and spread out with. Because the only things over there close to it is the theater where they have the Amazing Animal Show. It's a great show. And then a little farther past Simpsons is the Men in Black ride. That's a cool ride as well, but there's really none of that they would want to expand on, I don't think.
15 minutes, today's Universal Mardi Gras Parade will begin.
Hey Ben, yeah, the Hulk coaster, that one is over in Islands of Adventure. That's the other park, which is over in that direction. If the building wasn't quite so tall, we might could actually see a little bit of it. But yeah, Hulk coaster is basically right over there, over in Islands of Adventure. The other coaster you're talking about with the dragons, that was Dueling Dragons, and that was replaced completely when they put the Harry Potter area in over at Islands, and Hagrid's motorbike adventure or coaster, I'm not sure what the full name is, but Hagrid's motorbike coaster over there is now in the place where the Dueling Dragons used to be. Hagrid's is a great ride. It's very smooth. I really like that one a lot. And yeah, and then there is also a water ride, kind of like Cali River Rapids. I think it's Popeye and Bluto's Bilge-Rat Barges is the name of it. And it's over on the Islands of Adventure side as well. You do get very, very wet on the Universal ride like that over here. So
Six.
547? 547.
Ah,
They will make you be behind this. Yeah, when the parade comes, they will make you go back behind there. Some people sitting on the curb here, speaking another language that I don't, so just trying to let them know they will have to move back behind the ropes here whenever the parade starts coming out through here. Hey, Bantha crew, thanks for joining us. Hope you're having a good day today. I will say the pre-parade music here on the street in Universal is very, very loud. It's almost uncomfortably loud. I know they have it really loud, during the parade, but that's kind of a time when it doesn't seem to be as noticeable being this loud. But hopefully it's not overbearing on the screen for you guys. But yeah, it is there. So the speakers are up here on the wall. That's the closest ones to us, and then there's some more over here on the wall over there in the white on that building. And yeah, they're very, very loud right now. But it looks like we are about 11 minutes away from the start of the parade today. Yeah, I don't think I have ridden, the water ride here. Of course, there's two. There's that one that's in the boat, and then they do have a flume ride. It's a Dudley Do-Right theme. I can't remember if it's called like Ripsaw Falls or something. I'm not really sure of the exact name, but that's the flume ride here. And really, I can't remember the last time that I rode either one, to be honest, because you do get really, really wet on it, and then we have to get in the car and drive home wet. And it's just not real fun to be soaked when you're riding in the car. But if you're staying here in a hotel close by, not so bad. You don't have as far to go to get back and get dried off at the end of the day.
Thank you for visiting us at Universal Orlando Resort. In just 10 minutes, today's Universal Mardi Gras Parade will begin.
There is the 10-minute announcement. So not too long now before the start of the parade. The start of it is not far from us. It's just up here and around the corner a little ways at the big intersection up there, where it will come out from behind and head down the street here. So it won't take it but just a minute or two after it starts to make its way down here and be in view, or we can watch the parade today. But thanks guys for hanging out with me here at Universal today. I know normally we are at Disney doing stuff, but I do like to check out some fun things here going on at Universal once in a while as well. And I really do enjoy the parades here at Universal. They usually do some neat parades. The Christmas parade is really neat as well because they have the Macy's style balloons in the parade, and it's always a lot of fun. Universal does have Epic Universe. It's going to be opening up on May the 22nd of this year. I'm really looking forward to that. Going to be a lot of new things to check out. Some of the attractions are going to be similar to the ones that they have out in part of Universal Hollywood right now. Like the Mario stuff that they have out there now, that's going to be here as well. Looking forward to that, but they are also going to have some completely new stuff. At least I don't think they have it in any of their other Universal parks here at Epic Universe. Have some Universal Classic Monster area. It sounds like it's going to be really neat. Going to have how to train your dragon area. Sounds like that's going to be really cool as well. And Donkey Kong, going to have that and have a coaster there for Donkey Kong. That sounds like it'll be a real fun coaster. So we are looking forward to checking out Epic Universe. But I did hear a rumor just a couple of days ago, just from someone I was talking to, not like an online thing, that they had heard that when Epic Universe opens, several of the attractions and rides are not going to be open in time for the grand opening. Now, I don't know if that's true, and I've only heard it from one person. I'm not sure where they heard it from, to be honest, but yeah, I did hear that they were saying that only like 4 attractions would be open, when the park first opens. And if that's the case, I think Universal may have quite a few people that are not too happy with it. I mean, I can understand working through technical glitches and things like that, but if it does turn out that it's just completely, there's a lot of it that's just not open at all, or even attempting to be open, I don't think that's gonna look very good on them. So hopefully they'll be able to.
In just a few moments, today's Universal Mardi Gras Parade will begin.
Yeah, so hopefully they'll be able to get everything worked out, and at least have stuff in some technical rehearsals, if nothing else, when Epic Universe opens. Looks like we should be only about 5 minutes away from the start of the parade. So thanks again for joining us here on the stream today, guys. Appreciate it. Hope you guys do enjoy the parade today. It usually is a whole lot of fun. The weather being as nice as it is today, we shouldn't have any changes to the parade. Should be the full parade with all of the all of the dancers and actors and stilt walkers and everything in it. So it should be an awesome parade to watch today. Normally the music does change as the floats near the area you're standing in. So this is kind of Mardi Gras style music, but it usually will change. And what you will hear more than anything is Feet Don't Fail Me Now. If you're riding on the floats, that you will hear that more than anything when you're going around. I'm not sure if they play anything else, to be honest, over the loudspeakers during the parade. I guess we'll find out today, but that is a very popular song that they do play a lot during the parade. It looks like, pretty good crowd here lining the streets now. People waiting to catch some beads. Definitely seems to be more people here tonight than last Wednesday when we were trying to throw beads from the floats and it was raining a bit. Yeah, they do have the people with the different colored lightsabers to handle traffic flow here. The guy over here, he's got a green saber, and I see the girl up there with a blue one. I guess those are standard theme park issues now. If we see anyone walking around carrying 2 red ones, then we had better be on the lookout in case there's a plane coming in. That's all I know. Alright, it is 5:59, so the parade should be starting any moment around the corner. And then it'll make its way down here. So I'm hoping within the next 2 to 3 minutes we should see the very front of the parade. Parade music. Hopefully we'll see the start of the parade here in just a couple of minutes. Should be coming around the corner just any minute now. There are the team members walking around making sure everyone's out of the street and up off the edge of the curbs. Yeah, they do have the police motorcycles that come out in front. I forgot about that. These guys are really awesome.
camera.
Thank you.
Happy Mardi Gras!
But we did finally catch one set of beads. Got one.
Needs more salt. Yes, chef. Garnish. Yes, chef.
Daddy, this way. Jesus. Mardi Gras.
Right there. Right there.
That is the end of the Mardi Gras parade. Always ends with the gator float. Now, everyone's going to be heading around, probably farther around the park, some of them at least, to try to catch more beads. Actually, if we go up this direction, so the parade does circle around, we'll probably see the beginning of the parade getting ready to head backstage here any minute. If it's, to be honest, that's a very long parade, so it could already be up here getting ready to head backstage where they have the all the guests that are getting to ride the float to load and unload the floats. Hope you guys enjoyed the parade. We might catch a little glimpse of some more of it here in a minute as we go around. So yeah, right there, looks like the beginning of the parade has already made its way around the park. And it's right there getting ready to head backstage. see all the lights on it a little better now, and it's starting to get just a little bit darker. So the parade does happen at different times of the night, on different days of the week, and different times throughout the Mardi Gras festival. Tonight the parade was at 6. Some nights I believe it's at 7, and maybe even later, like 7:30. Not sure about that though. But I will say that sometimes it definitely is later, like at 7 o'clock. We're going to make our way around the inside of the parade loop. Yeah, see, like I said, if you're not thoroughly have Feet Don't Fail Me Now kind of looping through your head, kind of like It's a Small World. It's this once you ride the float, you got Feet Don't Fail Me Now in your head for a while. Alright, looks like we're gonna have to go around this way. I'm trying to make my way back up to that center section to maybe grab one more snack if the booths are open before the park closes tonight. So we're gonna have to, I was hoping to cut up by Transformers and just then turn left over to it, but they have that completely blocked off, so I wasn't able to go up through there. So we're gonna have to go out here, hang a ride at Bake My Day. There goes the Gator float, the last float of the parade. I know we've done the bead tossing, I'm thinking at least 3 times over the past several years. I know at least twice we were on the riverboat. We were on the riverboat this year as well. And I can't remember if we were ever on any of the other of the floats, or if we've always been on the riverboat float. See if we can make our way up through here. Trying to make our way behind people. Don't want to get in anyone's way of grabbing beads. Is Minions Cafe. It did replace, there was like a Monster Cafe here before. I never ate at the Monster Cafe, but I will say the Minions Cafe is very, very good counter service food. In my opinion, probably some of the best here at Universal Orlando. I was hoping some of these booths might still be open. I'm not sure if they are. Some are. Some maybe not. Everyone is out at the, looks like a lot of them are cleaning up, so they may be closed, I'm not sure. So we may have to just come back another day for some more snacks here at Mardi Gras. It does look like most all these booths, it looks like they're cleaning up and they're done for the evening, I believe. So yeah, so let's guess we'll go up here and maybe catch a little view of the last couple floats here in the parade once more, if we can. Of course, there are a few things in the window at that one, a few Twisted Taters at that one. They have the Twisted Tater in the same booth with the gumbo and Cajun mac and cheese. Although it is 30 minutes before park closing. Could be that they're just trying to get things shut down early. parade today here at Universal Mardi Gras. Beignets would have been good, but looks like they are closed down. We'll definitely have to come back earlier in the day one day and try some more snacks here at the Mardi Gras booth. There are a few things I'd like to try. Like I said, the empanadas I tried earlier this evening, not the greatest. They were okay. I don't think I would get those again. They were here from the Colombia booth. I mean, it wasn't, like I said, it wasn't that they were bad. Just kind of bland without the sauce that was with them. But there is that spicy Szechuan chicken, I think is what it is, called something like that, over at the, I think it's China booth. Yeah, would like to try that at some point. Maybe the apple strudel at the Germany booth as well. So we'll definitely have to come back here another day to Mardi Gras and check out all the, well, at least a few more of the snacks. Not all the snacks, but a few more. If you guys are interested in seeing someone review, or at least a channel review, everything that's part of the Mardi Gras Festival here, Orlando Informer, huge group. They have events here at Universal where you buy a special ticket, you know, one night ticketed event with them, and you can enjoy everything in the parks here with minimal wait time, free food from pretty much anywhere, and it's unlimited while you're here during that event. And we did one a long time ago before it changed some to what I think is probably better. You know, with now you just go up to the restaurants and get whatever you want for your food. When we were here, so early on, when Orlando Informer was doing those meetups, they had like a buffet area that you walked through, you know, to get food. It was still good then. I have to admit, the food was really good. But now you can just go up to the restaurants and get whatever you would like. You can get unlimited butterbeer as well during those Orlando Informer events. I would suggest the frozen butterbeer personally. That is my favorite one. Of course, I have not tried the hot butterbeer, but the frozen butterbeer is really good. Very sweet, but very good. Villain Con Minion Blast, the game. Kind of a strange game. If you guys have never heard about it, you stand on a moving walkway and use a blaster to shoot targets that are on projected screens all throughout the ride. Not my most favorite thing. It's okay, but it's only like a 5-minute wait now. Park is about to close, you know. Despicable Me Minion Mayhem. That one can get a pretty long wait. It's only 15 minutes right now. It used to be a 3D attraction, and I thought it was really cool when it was 3D. They did take the 3D aspect of it away. We have not been on it since they did that, just to be honest. So I don't know how much that may have changed the experience. But yeah, it's some cool stuff here at Universal as well. We're going to go ahead and start to make our way out of here. Like I said, the park is closing soon, and it looks like all the food booths are already packing up. That is one thing that I do notice about Universal, is they do start closing things up early. Not just, you know, like the Mardi Gras booths, but even the normal restaurants here will kind of close early, earlier than you would think. So you kind of have to watch, because one of the things that's kind of popular for just a counter service meal over on Islands of Adventure side is the Blimpie's Burgers, and it is a pretty good theme park burger, I will admit. It's not like a oh wow, this is a great burger. But for theme park burgers, it's pretty good. But that place is just a small window you walk up to, place your order and get your food, and has outdoor seating a little bit. But that one, seems to close really early. So at Universal, you kind of have to make sure you plan ahead. If you're not getting what you want to eat, an hour before closing, odds are you're going to have trouble finding a lot that's open. But I do admit, though, there are a lot of things here at Universal, food-wise, that I think is much better than some of the options you find at Disney. Make our way out of the crowd here. I want to walk in the massive pile of people, so we're going to go this way around. There's the big globe up there, Universal Globe spins. A lot of people go up there and do some photo, use it like a photo op to get their picture taken in front of it. It is kind of neat, I have to admit. So they always put up a big medallion here in the center of the archway for whatever is festival or event is going on. Right now it's the 30th Mardi Gras celebration here, Mardi Gras 30 at Universal Orlando. It does go through, I'm not sure, I don't want to say, most of March at least, maybe. I don't know if it goes into April. It might even go into April. Guess that's something we'd have to look online and make sure. But yeah, it is a pretty long little festival here at Universal. I gotta watch. I'm getting bad signal here as I walk up the hill. For some reason there. Hey guys, we did get a few bees tonight. But yeah, thanks for joining us on the stream. Hope you enjoyed the parade tonight. I know this is a little bit of a short stream, but Universal does close early tonight. And, they're not as easy to stream inside their park than like at Disney. You really can't do the rides here at Universal. So it kind of limits us on what we can do. But anyway, we did want to get out here, check out the stream, check out the parade, put it on the stream for you guys. Hope you did enjoy that. Until next time, be sure to like, share, subscribe. It does help us out tremendously. And be sure to join us on our next Florida Fun Quest.